As you guys can see, we are literally getting 90 plus FPS while emulating GTA 5 on my Android device inside the GameHub Windows Emulator. Let's get started. Yo, what's up guys, it's Aptrix here, and what you are seeing right now is the official GameHub Windows Emulator for Android running on my Realme GT 7 Pro. Well, in today's video I'll be talking about how to set up this real PC emulator for Android devices and play games like GTA 5 on it. For example, here let me go to game settings to show you guys that this is a proper Windows emulator for Android which runs using Wine just like other emulators including Winlator and so on. But one of the biggest uses of GameHub Windows Emulator is the fact that you can go to compatibility and GPU driver and use the official system graphics driver in a Windows emulator. Now this is a very big deal because the compatibility will be improved by 100 times. Like, I'm not even kidding, because you will be able to use system graphics driver. Most of the games will be playable natively on your Android device at amazing performance. You don't have to use Turnip graphics driver, and I'm unsure about how it will work on a Mali GPU Android device. Nonetheless, let me show you guys how this Windows emulator looks. So I'll just go ahead and tap on enter container desktop, and here we go, GameFusion GameHub branding. There we go, Wine has successfully opened. You guys will be able to see it's just like Winlator and other Wine based Windows emulator for Android. If we swipe back, we'll also get options like input mapping. If we enable this option, as you guys will be able to see, we have on-screen touch controls, and this is not even a joke guys. You don't need any type of games or gamepad to run the GameHub Windows emulator for Android. It is completely free. Oh my god, that just blows away my mind. You also get FPS monitoring, for example frame limit, HDR, super resolution as well. HUD display is also present, which is pretty amazing. Before I show you guys the setup, I'll just go ahead and exit the Wine container desktop. We'll go back and try out Grand Theft Auto 5. So let's tap on play now. Start initialization and environment, firmware, etc. Everything has been added. Oh my god guys, like all the animations are so amazing. I can't believe this is the same company who created again a simulator, because that was kind of scummy. But right here you guys will be able to see GTA 5 is about to start on my Android device completely offline with on-screen touch controls. And if I scroll back and go to settings, we'll also be able to enable full screen mode. So just take a look at this guys. We are about to play GTA 5 inside of the GameHub Windows emulator, that too with native graphics driver. Oh my god, this is very exciting news. Native graphics driver support on a Snapdragon 8 Elite processor Android device. No Motec graphics driver. You also will be able to see the GPU usage as well as the FPS bar at the top left corner. Well, let me show you guys the gameplay first of all to prove that it actually works, and then I'll show you guys the entire setup procedure, from how to add this emulator, how to add your own PC games, and even best settings, firmware, container setup, and much more. And guys, I can't believe it, the loading of GTA 5 just took like 10 seconds. I'm not even kidding. And just take a look at this guys. I can't believe this. I mean, I just lost my voice because we are literally getting 90 plus FPS while emulating GTA 5 on our Android device. And guys, for some reason the controllers are a bit sticky, which I noticed just now, but don't worry, because GameHub Windows Emulator even supports external gamepads. You don't need to use their GameSir gamepads. You can even use your PS5 gamepad. That's how amazing it is. Like, oh my god, 100 FPS. Just take a look at this. Isn't that super cool? And this is being emulated at 720p graphics resolution. You will be able to hear the enthusiasm in my voice. That's how much impressed I am actually with this Windows emulator for Android. And here at the bottom you will be able to see some of the statistics, such as GPU usage is just 69%. I am not even maxing my Snapdragon 8 Elite processor's GPU even in GTA 5, running it at 100 plus FPS. RAM usage is 77%, CPU usage is 58%. So let's move forward, and as you will be able to see, everything looks to be working properly without any issues. Here we go, let's see this amazing cutscene. There we go, completely smooth, no lag, no frame drops, nothing like that. Like, it literally feels that I am playing GTA 5 on a gaming PC. I'm not even kidding guys. I know many of gaming laptops or anything like that don't perform this well. The amount of FPS which I am getting in GTA 5 right now on my Android device is amazing. Well, I am noticing some graphical issues here and there, but that's not a big deal obviously. I'm also noticing that my device is getting a bit warmer. I would say it's heating. So obviously this is actually an amazing Windows emulator for Android. I'll make a gameplay test video taking a look at the open world gameplay experience of GTA 5 on my Android device pretty soon. But let's just go ahead and go to settings and exit our game because I want to show you guys how to set up this Windows emulator for Android. Now to start the clean setup, I'll just go ahead and remove the GameHub emulator from my Android device. So there we go, GameHub has been removed. Now the GameSir team have officially launched the GameHub Windows emulator for Android on their official website. GameHub, breaking boundaries of games without boundaries. Oh my god, that's such a bad translation. Nonetheless, once you add this app on your Android device, let's just go ahead and launch it. Now when you open it for the first time, you will need to allow some permissions which I'm about to show you guys. So here we go, we'll need to log into our GameHub account using Google, email or Apple account. So I'll just go ahead and using Google. And here we go, we'll need to enable these permissions. So tap here, afterwards scroll down until you find GameHub. So there we go, GameHub, let's enable this option. Go back once again, tap on this button, tap on only this time, tap on process later. Tap on process later once again, and there we go, GameHub Windows Emulator will successfully start on your Android device. Now you will need an active internet connection for launching this game for the first time on your Android device, and you will be able to see the game, for example Grand Theft Auto 5. Currently it shows PC link, but we don't want to use any sort of cloud gaming platforms. We want to natively emulate our PC games on Android. So how does it work? You'll need to scroll down to find some of the PC demo games. For example, it has a lot of games including even Resident Evil 2. So what you want to do to add your own PC game on your Android device, just tap on the menu, afterwards go to game, and here tap on next, and here go to PC section. Now what you gotta do is, you will see a plus icon. Simply tap on this plus icon and enable this option. Now you gotta manually go to the directory where you have stored your PC games for Android and select the game launcher. So here I'll select my GTA 5 game launcher, afterwards tap on confirm, and it will automatically take you to all the firmwares and DXVK etc which are required to run these games on your Android device. So we will be using Wine 9.5 in this Windows emulator. VKD3D version 2.12 is also added along with DXVK 1.10.3 as the DX wrapper. So what you gotta do now is wait until everything has finished setting up. This usually takes just few minutes. Everything has been loaded fast, and you will even notice that the developers have created own special setting which will help you run games at better FPS, for example GTA 5 settings. Anyways, once your game has been added, just go ahead and tap on it, afterwards tap on settings, go to game settings, and here you will be able to customize all of your game settings like I showed you guys earlier in the video, where you were able to change the resolution. By tapping here, you will be able to choose from these resolutions. You can also enable DirectX Hertz. Inbuilt FPS meter has been provided by the developers. If you want to change any GPU driver etc, you can go to compatibility, choose Wine version. Translation params, keep it at default. As I mentioned before, in terms of graphics driver, we now get system graphics driver. This literally means that native Windows emulation on Android is now possible, and you can simply enable this option. Afterwards tap here, and you'll get two types of input control layout, and all of these are on-screen touch controls. So either you can apply the first one or second one. I recommend you guys to keep it as the first one which we used. So enable this option for on-screen touch controls. Anyways, that was the complete setup of GameHub Windows emulator for Android with best settings and gameplay. Do let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think about this Windows emulator for Android. Honestly, great job GameSir, like this has blown away all my expectations. I thought you gotta use a controller and watch ads, pay them money to do all of this, but nope, they are literally changing the emulation scene, and I am very happy for it. Anyways, that's going to be it for today's video. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see open world GTA 5 gameplay test in the GameHub emulator on my Realme GT 7 Pro. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Peace out.